Stop what you're doing and listen close. If you think you know what Coachella 2026 looks like, you are dead wrong. I'm Dusty Rhodes, and we just got word on a redesign so massive it's going to shake the San Jacinto Mountains behind me. We're talking about the Sahara, the hangar, the home of the high voltage. There are rumors swirling, some confirmed, some whispered in the shadows, that the Sahara isn't just a stage anymore. It's becoming a full-blown arena. But before we dive into that chaos, we have to check in on the Big Four. These are the titans holding up the sky this year. Smash that like button right now, follow the channel, and share this video. If you want to stay ahead of the pack, you need to be here every day. First, Justin Bieber. The buzz from the North Hollywood rehearsals is elevation. He's not just singing, he's performing gravity-defying stunts. He wants this to be his Super Bowl moment. Then Sabrina Carpenter. She has officially cleared the budget for a literal dream house on the main stage. We're talking multiple levels and a wardrobe change for every 3 songs. Anyma is currently testing the Æden robot's neurological link. There's a rumor that VIP guests might actually be able to influence the robot's movements via a specialized app. And finally, Karol G. She's bringing the heat with a 60-person drumline. This is Latin global dominance on a scale you can't even imagine. Don't forget, if you want your brand seen by the most dedicated festival fans on Earth, you can advertise right here on The Morning Wood. DM the channel for the rates. Alright, let's talk about the news that's setting the forums on fire, the Sahara redesign. Now listen to me carefully, some of this is confirmed and some of this is pure high-octane rumor. But here is what we know. Since the Sahara moved to the northeast corner in 2024, it became a destination. But for 2026, the word is the Colosseum. The true stuff. We know Goldenvoice has filed permits for increased power grids in that corner of the field. They are pulling enough juice to power a small city. This confirms the LED count is going to triple. We also know the hill, that legendary man-made vantage point, is being reinforced with permanent terracing. No more sliding down the grass, it's being built for maximum capacity. The rumors. The big whisper is the closed-loop visuals. Rumor has it the Sahara will feature a 360-degree overhead LED halo that connects the stage to the back of the tent, effectively trapping the crowd in a tunnel of light. There's also talk of hydraulic flooring in the VIP pits to allow for varying stage heights. Is it true? We'll find out in April. But one thing is for sure, the Sahara is no longer a tent. It is a portal to another dimension. If you aren't prepared for the dust and the decibels, stay home. To understand the future of the Sahara, you have to respect the architecture of the past. This stage wasn't always the behemoth you see today. Back in the early 2000s, the Sahara was a humble quiver, a place for the glow-stick crowd when rock and roll still ruled the main stage. But everything changed in 2006 with Daft Punk. That pyramid set didn't just change electronic music, it changed how Goldenvoice built stages. They realized the Sahara needed to be an immersive envelope. Over the years, we watched it grow from a small fabric tent to the megastructure, that massive arched steel hangar that defined the 2010s. Remember the Great Migration of 2024? The Sahara moved to the far edge of the grounds to accommodate the massive crowds for artists like Peggy Gou and ATEEZ. That move wasn't just about space, it was about acoustics. By moving it to the northeast, they could blast the volume without bleeding into the Mojave or the Gobi. The deep dive into the 2026 specs suggests they are moving away from traditional hanging panels and toward a transparent LED mesh. This means when the lights are off, you see the mountains behind the stage, but when they're on, the visuals appear to float in midair. We're talking about over 40 million pixels of resolution. It is, quite literally, the most advanced electronic music stage on the planet. If the main stage is the heart, the Sahara is the adrenaline gland. Now, let's talk about the band that survived it all, Foster the People. We are going deep tissue on this one because their story is the story of modern indie rock. Mark Foster wasn't an overnight success. He was a guy writing commercials for a living, literally writing songs for Musselman's applesauce just to pay rent. He wrote Pumped Up Kicks in a tiny studio in Venice Beach in about 5 hours. He played every single instrument himself. He wasn't trying to write a hit, he was trying to capture a feeling of isolation. He put it out for free on his website, and the server crashed within hours. You want to talk about Coachella history? Let's talk about the 2011 Gobi tent. This is legendary. Foster the People was booked in a tent that held maybe 8,000 to 10,000 people. 30,000 people showed up. It was a safety hazard, it was a riot of joy, and it was the moment Goldenvoice realized they had a massive crossover star on their hands. People were climbing the support beams just to hear the whistling in that song. For this 2026 run, they aren't using backing tracks. They are going full analog. Mark and Isam Innes spent months at East West Studios, the legendary Room 1, where Frank Sinatra and the Beach Boys recorded Pet Sounds. They are bringing out the Korg PS3300. For you gearheads out there, that's one of the rarest polyphonic synths in existence. There are only about 50 of them left in the world. They've also recruited Zane Carney, a guitar prodigy who has played with John Mayer, to give the new tracks a raw Hendrix-style edge. They are bridging the gap between the 2011 indie pop kids and the 2026 TikTok generation. Tracks like Houdini and Coming of Age have exploded on social media because they feel real. They are playing the outdoor theater this year, and it's going to be a sunset for the history books. Tip of the day. I'm going to keep saying it until you listen. Secure your locker. The new Sahara location is a trek. If you buy a sweatshirt at 2 in the afternoon, do you really want to carry it in the pit for Anyma? No. Use the digital locker system. It's all via email this year. No physical keys, no lines. Just walk up, punch your code, and get back to the music. Travel light, dance hard. That is episode 4. We are one day closer to the gates opening. Remember to follow the channel, hit that like button, and share this with your Coachella group chat. The golden rule: be kind, be patient, and lead with grace. You're going to be hot, you're going to be tired, and someone is going to step on your toe. Let it go. Look out for the person next to you. If they look like they need water, get them water. We are a family for these 3 days. I'm Dusty Rhodes. Stay hydrated, stay hungry, and I'll see you at the polo fields.